The first item is a perfect example of that. Oh my Lord. When have you ever seen a fully functional 5-speed plus turbo boost mixer, blender, hand mixer for less than $20? This is $16.95. It has the turbo speed. They're cute as a button. I have 2 colors. I have it in the white, and then they're calling this the Sage. I love that color, kind of a vintage retro color. Everything you need. You get the beaters, you get the dough hooks, and the dough hooks and the beaters actually store right on board. Did you ever lose one of your beaters? Where the heck did that thing go? It just ran out. It's like the sock that leaves the laundry. Everything is right there, good to go. And we've got Carrie Cohill, my
new show.
My new best buddy.
Happy New Year.
How are you?
Oh my goodness. This price, did you see my mouth over there?
Cutest little hand mixer I've ever seen.
And it will take up no space at all.
Right.
And can I start, I just want to show you one of the things.
Look at the color.
200 watts.
That's what you need.
200 watts, you know those big stand mixers that we all have that are super expensive and weigh about 200 pounds?
Wonderful product, but you use it once a year.
Exactly. Those typically have about 275 watts. In our Kitchen HQ hand mixer, 200 watts. So I want to show you here how perfect, like what 200 watts looks like. And we are going to start with some chocolate muffins, but instead of traditional flour, Guy, we know we're trying to get healthy here in 2025, right?
Yeah.
So we have added protein powder. Protein powder here. So this Kitchen HQ mixer, you're just gonna, this is just on the first setting, and watch how it starts to make the perfect creamy batter. But all I have to do over here, if you can see where my thumb is going, all I have to do here is hit this turbo button. Can you see this? Where my thumb is going, and we instantly go up to turbo,
I heard it. Yeah.
right? And I'm gonna have the most creamy, luscious batter that you could ever imagine that is perfect for all of my protein muffins, my protein bars, everything in seconds. This is not a mixer that you'll just use during the holidays. This is a mixer you will use every single day.
And where is that turbo button?
Right here.
Oh, there it is.
Can we see?
Yeah, right there.
And even
so that kicks it up all the way to the top.
It kicks it all the way up to the 200 watts. And even if you have a real small hand like mine, I have a real small hand, this is lightweight, and I can easily go from 1 to, we see this button, to 5.
Well, and I have very big hands.
And you
and I can grab it too.
I love it.
So it's very, very comfortable in the hand. It's lightweight. It probably weighs 2 pounds.
It's so lightweight.
And you are getting, Carrie, you're getting everything. You get the dough hook, so if you want to make bread.
Which I'm going to show you here in a minute.
Which I started doing a couple of years ago.
Come on.
I make sourdough.
Me too.
I love sourdough.
Oh, wait till you see what's coming up on Thursday.
You need a mixer to do it.
You do.
All right, we are so busy. We dropped the price from $20 down to $16.95. Guys, is it time for you to get a new mixer? I bet you probably haven't replaced your mixer in 15 years.
I bet you can't even find the pieces
right.
for your mixer, and that's why I really believe you will use this mixer every day. And what I'm showing you right here with the 200 watts of power, we are making, I learned this from my trainer at the gym.
Yeah.
We mixed a few eggs, some vanilla protein powder, and we're making protein pancakes.
I love that.
You can make these in advance, so if health is a part of your 2025 goals, like so many of us, you will use this Kitchen HQ 200 watt mixer every day. And don't forget, I can go from 1 to turbocharge.
Listen to that.
With a little, you never have to lug out that big hand mixer again.
I love that everything, and I'll show you this, everything stores right here, your cord.
Including the cord.
All your tools, which is brilliant because I'll be 100% honest. I've probably had 3 or 4 mixers in my life, and I always lose one of the beaters, always. Everything is right here. You can come in close and look at it if you want. But I wanted to show everybody, it's all packed right in there, and it stands up. So when I put it there, everything I need.
And that can even fit, that can fit in your skinniest cabinet. And if you're like, so my parents, if they're watching, they RV about 6 months out of the year. My mom's like, I need this because of its size. So if you're short on space, which we all are in our kitchen, this Kitchen HQ 200 watt hand mixer, 5-speed. Look at how creamy this buttermilk, my gosh. I was in the health for a minute. Frosting. I couldn't even say the word. I've been on such a health kick. This is some buttermilk frosting that you can use once. It's really good. Look out. That's not gonna, That's not zero. That's not keto. Like you were talking about earlier.
To be honest, I don't care. It's delicious.
Isn't that delicious?
Yeah, it is. Well, I told you, I do keto, but no, I've been like my girlfriend's family made me a cake for my birthday, and it was the most delectable, full of fat, full of sugar. But the point is, you don't have to eat like that all the time.
And a little side trick, you could actually, if you want, don't tell anybody, could blend up some cottage cheese. It makes a great frosting.
With and use coconut oil.
Yep. So these are the dough hooks.
This is what I want you to look at.
Yeah.
This is the test for a mixer.
Yes.
Can it do dough?
It can absolutely do dough, and you're gonna get 2 dough hooks. Once again, 200 watts. So I mean, do you hear that power? So what we did here is we made this perfect dough earlier, and I'm just letting it rest. So I want you to start thinking your pizza doughs. Do you see this here? Your pizza doughs, your pasta doughs, and of course your sourdough. You will use these dough hooks, and they will perfectly knead your dough, so no more slapping, pulling.
Right.
It will do it all for you.
Yeah, and that's with your dry ingredients. That's how you incorporate everything, your yeast and all that other great stuff, and then let it rest. That's the issue I always have with bread. I hate waiting, but you have to kind of wait when you do it.
It teaches us patience.
I tell everybody all the time, Carrie, I'm like, you want to know the secret to a really good omelet?
Yep.
Whip your eggs with a blender. Yep.
And you know what's a really good, trick to getting healthy in 2025 is not only whipping your eggs, but doing it in advance and making an egg bake or an egg casserole. Have them in the freezer, or egg muffins.
All protein.
You will be, if you're struggling to get your protein in 2025, super easy. And when you whip your egg yolks like this, that air is gonna give you the perfect texture. And then what I would recommend is just pop them in. We have these great non-stick that I think we're gonna talk about in a little bit.
We're gonna talk about those in a minute,
So you can make a perfect casserole egg bake. You'll bake this off 350 for about 30 minutes, and you have breakfast for the week.
By the way, those 3 baking pans are available, and I believe, are they? Yeah, we just lowered the price down to $19.95, and you get 3 of those baking pans. Yeah, it's always good, and I love those for bread too. They're fantastic just to make loaves of bread.
Loaves, lasagna, mac and cheese. But if protein is a part of your 2025, you will use this 200-watt hand mixer every single day, because you're gonna make dishes that are gonna help you fulfill your health goals.
Oh my God, I was wrong. They lowered the price for those 3 pans to $12.95. Oh, so Rocky, remind me to buy those.
We're just giving them away.
Those are freebies. So we'll put up the item. We're going to talk about them in a second. But listen, get this home. You have 2 color choices. I would get the green because I think it's the greatest vintage classic green ever.
Classic white.
By the way, I have 300 left in green. How many in the white? 500 in the white. And the white is the more popular. Listen, you probably haven't replaced your mixer in years. And you know what? It makes life easier. And I always say, not everybody can use a whisk, especially older hands.
Yep.
Anybody can use this. If you can push a button, you can mix anything you want.
And it's so lightweight. It will fit in your hands, and I just wanted to show you the easy feature of once you press the little eject button right here on the top.
They pop right out?
They pop right out, and they go in the dishwasher.
Sweet.
You will use this mixer every day. It is so lightweight, and it is really gonna help you get in that protein for 2025.
All right, if you want one, $16.95, and we reduce the shipping as well. Let's talk about the pans for about a minute.
I wanna talk about these all night.